So there it is. Look at that. Completely off. Kind of a drag. So the story with this is about 2 weeks ago when I was in Australia, we had massive power spikes and power outages here, and lightning hitting the transformers outside and the whole works. And the electricity went out a few times in a row, and when it came back up, the board fired up. It was cool, but I wasn't here, and it turned back on incorrectly because just everything came on. And then about 2 days later, 2 rails on both power supplies blew. And I was still in Australia, and Johnny texted me, and he's like, man, there's something up with the board. All the lights are out, except there's a couple of meters that were all the way up. I guess those are kind of like warning lights to let you know. Anyway, he took me to the back, and we FaceTimed, and I looked at the things, and I could see that the 2 lights were out. So anyway, we called Mr. Bruce Millet at Desk Doctor, and he FaceTimed with him and walked him through the console and through the power supply, and it was the 2 power supplies. So they were shipped out about 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, to LA to Desk Doctors, and it was 2 bridge rectifiers went. And basically why both power supplies went was when the one went, the other one tried to cover for it, and then that blew the other one. So Bruce said it's really common that they both go. So anyway, he also saw in the power supplies, because when I sent him out there, I said, just give him the once over. If there's anything questionable, replace it, fix it, So he said that somebody had at some point replaced out some of the bridge rectifiers with I guess some like aftermarket ones. He said, and they're good, but they're not, like in his words, they're not the hefty ones. So he pulled them all out, and we ordered all brand new bridge rectifiers for both power supplies and the good ones, the full blowners. So it's all coming tomorrow. I can't wait. This has been stressful, especially with this going on and me being 8,000 miles away. But Johnny did a good job. Got him out. Got on the horn with Bruce. Got it diagnosed. Got him out. And they are en route as we speak from California. And I can't wait to get this thing going again, man. This has been stressful too, because I'm like, my game plan was as soon as I get back from Australia, I'm gonna I got all these songs to mix. I got like 2-3 records on deck. So I came back and nothing was happening. So there you have it. So there is 1 missing power supply and 2. Anyway, it is going to be so good. I'm getting so excited to get it going, man. It just feels so weird without it on. It's cooler down here, though. The board doesn't give off a lot of heat. It just gives off a little bit, but it's 24/7, so it's kind of consistent heat. But tomorrow you will be working. I'm gonna will it. I'm willing it to happen. Oh my God, look at that. That's a mixing machine, kids. Worth every penny times 10. I love this thing. Alright, we will resume tomorrow.
Plenty of popcorn, man. Plenty of popcorn.
Plenty of popcorn. So back from Bruce Millet's. And I got my buddy Mr. Matt Bowen here. Say hey, Matt.
What's up?
Wait till you guys hear his record. It's gonna seriously rock. Wow. That Bone is absolutely one of the most talented people I've ever known in my life. And I've known a few. If this starts up, I'm gonna give you a big wet kiss. All right, man. This is the moment, buddy. Come on, baby, work.
Sounds like we got movement in there.
Well, yeah, that's the bridge.
Something's moving.
Okay, lights.
Lights are good.
Give it a second.
It's whirring.
First one's working. The first two lights were out, which I guess was plus 20 and minus 20. Those were the. All right, come on, baby. All right. Oh no! Don't tell me. Oh my God. Let me see if that has anything to do with the computer being on. Nope. Bottom one's not working.
Green light will come on.
Yeah, it still says faulty. Alright,
Good luck, James.
the cards were loose, Bruce said. Please work. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Here we go.
Take two. So the cards were loose. A couple cards were popped out on this guy. All right. So we ended up taking this guy out and just making sure reseating all the cards. That's the computer. I meant this guy. Yeah, there's the fault lights gone.
Street, James.
Look at that. Now this is reading up here. Pop in our program and our reel. And
I didn't even know they still had this like that.
dude, this computer started with these guys. 8-inch. All right. Bruce Millet did it, man. We averted a complete mental breakdown or a meltdown.
Yeah.
All right, let's go turn the board on. So I kind of stopped filming in the middle of getting everything up and running because it was getting a little overwhelming. So we figured out all the power supply stuff. We got it up and running, and about 20-30 minutes into troubleshooting, there were a couple things I couldn't quite figure out what was going on. Smoke started coming out of the back right there, and basically the board or PC board or whatever you call it, I don't know, I'm not a tech guy, but the board that runs the plasmas blew a head gasket and started smoking, and all the plasmas died. So we shut it down, and that is it. I've officially thrown in the towel of trying to fix this myself, and Bruce Millet is coming out on Wednesday. So in about 2-3 days he'll be here. So that's it. Yeah, there you have it. It's been really intense, man. But I've got a line on a couple of local techs. Oh, and there's a little Led Zeppelin. So we're shooting a little documentary here on the repairing of my mixing board. Say hey.
Hey. I'm going to go ahead and check your grounding system.
Okay.
And see.
Alright, so we're making room here for Bruce for the morning. Got some light, got another light, got a chair down there. And we cleared out back here. Moved the right speaker. Yep. Gonna be able to get back here. Hey guys, you guys should mix over here. Check out the wide stereo imaging we have. Yeah, baby. So they're putting the trip switches and the breakers now. He's just double checking all the electric, which means that when the electricity goes off, it won't go back on until we reset the box. No more. So that gives us a chance to turn everything off, then repower up, and then turn on the power supply and console one at a time. Nice.
It's just a wrench, Allen wrench.
Whoa, you got the whole thing out.
I got it, yeah. Don't hang about here.
Where'd it go, man? You don't hang about?
We don't hang about.
Is that one of those cool British terms?
Yeah.
Bruce Millet, rockin' in Raleigh. You made it. How was the flight?
It was, it was a flight. I basically get on the plane, fall asleep, and wake up at the other end.
Nice.
I go into auto mode, you know.
Yeah.
I know my phone's not going to ring, and my brain says, shut down.
Bruce is here, but the board is still dark.
Oh, give us a minute. Yeah, fixing the power.
Yeah, man. One of those bucket switches is dying on us, so he's replacing that. You got enough light back here?
Yeah, I'm good.
Trying to get a little insider. I'm taking lessons on. I'm going to be an SSL tech one day. That's a pain in the balls, but you're doing a good job with it. That's that little switch, that bucket switch.
Yes, that's right. It's not the easiest of things to do.
I see that.
But I'm thinking if I do that, well, maybe.
If you need us to hold anything beside your weenie. How's it going? This is a tricky little deal, huh?
It is, yeah. I mean, the problem is that if you look here, the wires are so huge in comparison to the pins on the switch, so it's really difficult to get the thing warmed up enough to actually get the wires on and off.
Got it.
And the English style, we tend to use heat shrink to insulate things. But the English use this rubber shit, which is called Hellman sleeving, and they normally have this sort of special oil and a special tool, and you slide the rubber sleeving over. And it's great until the rubber sleeving deteriorates a few years later, and all the rubber rots and it all falls off and everything shorts out. But that's what they've used, and of course it's a pain in the ass to get it off the pin before you can actually get the solder going.
That would be awesome.
Say hey, guys.
Hey, man.
There's Dick.
What's up?
What was your name again?
Andy.
Andy. There's Woody. SSL day. He just turned everything on and didn't give me forewarning.
Sorry.
So how we doing?
We're doing good, we're doing good. We've got power back up now, which is a big thing to move forward. Now we'll have to, we're going to launch back into the center.
But do we not have plasmas on? Oh, right, we don't have plasmas
We're
because...
going to deal with the plasmas next.
Did we turn the rail off for the plasmas?
I've got the power off here for the plasmas.
Okay.
We're good.
All right. I'm trusting you. It's not you, it's me. It just sounds like I just broke up with you. It's not you, it's me. And George Costanza would say, I know it's me. Don't give me the it's not you, it's me. I invented that. It's always me. Please work. Nothing. Wait a second. Let's make sure. Oh no, it's not plugged into the... all right, let me make sure I'm off here. Yeah, hold on. Operator error. All right. Take two. There we go. You did it, Bruce.
I put it clipped in as well there.
No meters yet, but we are recalling a song here. And this is looking better already. Set up execute. Execute. First thumbnail. Look at us go. Alright, buddy. So we're getting split harmonizers on working. Doubler. PCM 70, quarter in Pro Tools, eighth in Pro Tools, PCM 42. Yeah, PCM 42, yeah. You can see that. God, we're making sound, Johnny. We got no meters yet, but this is definitely, the mix is here, so.
Why are we getting it?
This is so awesome. We have a mix going. Yes. Here's the panel back. I don't know if you can see it though. It's really dark back here. Oh. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, that guy was bad. It took him about a good 3 hours to install. It was a pain in the booty. There it is. Say hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
We have a mix going. This is phenomenal.
It's been too long.
Sounds good though. See, it's all worth it. In the end, it's all worth it. You know, I'm just not a Pro Tools Icon guy. I'm an SSL guy now, so it's all worth it. Yeah. So we just set up where we're using the center section and the asset, and Bruce just taught us about AFL. That is the greatest thing in the world. We can listen to just drum parallel. Is that awesome? Or we can listen to Pro Tools effects.
Screw you.
So you couldn't do that before.
You know what the nicest thing is about it?
What happened to that little guy?
It got a bit warm. Right. We'll have to check and see if it's actually dead.
That's actually
or
where
if
the
it's got
smoke
hot.
came out of.
Right, yeah. I mean, the board got hot. That's the thing. The actual resistor doesn't. I mean, obviously the resistor got hot to get
What
the
would
board
have made
hot.
that do that?
Don't know. Normally it's a short somewhere, but well, I'll have a look. I mean, I'll pop another board in there and see whether we're actually up and running and working, or if we've got another issue.
And that's the plasma board.
Yeah, I grew up in London, so.
Oh, great. I've recorded at Air and West Side, Sarum.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all these different rooms. We could never block anything out. We weren't that big. But
Right.
Can you believe this? Look at this. Just look at this.
This has been a test of the emergency broadcast system.
Yeah.
Look at. Oh, now see it went dead again.
Yep.
There's
Well, I'll
there's
put its
wiggly.
pieces all there.
Yeah, there's a little wiggly there.
Yeah, I'll just pull that to pieces and stop that from happening.
Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. What was that? The bar? What were you
This is the-
wiggling something?
This is a bar graph. I mean, we're moving things around, and normally what it means is these little pins, which is the bane of my existence, will tend to, over time, just open up and not make good contact. So now and then we have to basically pull the thing to pieces and squeeze all the pins together.